Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch on this 07.24.2023. Current time is 05:53 a.m. Yeah, I know I'm running a little late, but we're up nonetheless. It's here in the southern tier of upstate New York, where I live and reside on this Monday morning, start of a new week. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I know I did. I didn't broadcast. Where were you, Fireman Rich? It's like I was busy. I'll explain that. I had some fun. This is a real fun weekend, doing some stuff that I haven't done in a long time, figuring things out on a particular game. And this is Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich here on the Twitch, as well as Fireman Rich on all those other fine social media networks that I just ended up posting to. And I want to say good morning, a very good morning to my good friend, my brother, veteran, Tony D down there in Warner Robins. Good morning, Tony. Salute, hashtag PSTTD. The missus is still in the bed. She's still sleeping. I slept in a little bit. I got up at, I usually get up around 4 o'clock. And I said, I'll lay down. And I actually lay down until about, I've only been up for about 40 minutes now and stuff like that, getting set up here. We do have the morning coffee. Got to mention that. Definitely have to mention it. It would be a morning coffee broadcast if it wasn't for the coffee, and it's tasting mighty fine this Monday morning. And as far as that goes, we're currently here this morning. Get the particulars out of the way. Currently this morning, and I did notice we did have 150. So we had some frame droppage, about 2% almost, and stuff like that. That's probably because I have something going on the background and stuff like that. But currently here in the southern tier of upstate New York, 60 degrees Fahrenheit, which equates to about 15 and a half, might as well say 16 degrees Celsius here in the southern tier. It's been, we had a really nice weekend. A little hot and humid. We had the air conditioners off, I think Friday, Sunday, Saturday. And we turned it back on yesterday late afternoon. The missus comes in and says, I got to turn the air conditioner on. I don't care. Turn them on. If you're hot, you're hot. Turn them on. So we got the AC. I don't think the AC is going now. We got the windows open. I closed the side one because there's some construction crew. I'm almost thinking Tim Fan 43s across the street. The contractors are already at work across the street doing some, they were doing some sidewalking, and now they're doing something else. But anyway, we have mixed clouds for today, and sun and scattered thunderstorms possibly. Gusty winds and small hail is possible. Ooh, we're going to be keeping a tab on the weather and stuff. I don't see any weather warnings. High around 85 degrees Fahrenheit, so we're going to be up in the humidity again. Winds out of the south by southwest, 5 to 10 miles per hour. That's not bad. Chance of rain is 40%. And I don't see up until like late afternoon, 3 o'clock, which is normally when we get the thunderstorms rolling in, after the atmosphere has been churned around. Let's see, the sun rose this morning at 5:51 a.m., which was about, 5:57 right now, so about 6 minutes ago it rose. I'm looking out at some, there's some dark clouds right there. Oh, I got to get on the radar. I'm getting out of habit of looking at the morning radar Doppler. Let's see, again, sun rose this morning at 5:51 a.m. Currently it's 5:57 a.m. right now. So, and we'll be setting later on tonight at 8:34 p.m. And our world times and temperatures: Honolulu, Hawaii. I got them. They're still in yesterday's at 11:57 p.m. yesterday. They're in their late evening. Honolulu, Hawaii, cloudy skies, 79 degrees Fahrenheit. In Phoenix, Arizona, at 2:57 a.m. this morning, clear skies, 93 degrees Fahrenheit, still hot in Phoenix. Albuquerque, New Mexico at 3:58 a.m. Clear skies, 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Chicago, Illinois at 4:58 a.m. This morning. Clear skies, morning skies, 70 degrees Fahrenheit. In New York City, the jungle, as I like calling it. Morning meeting in a few, but okay, no problem, Tony. I know you're at the day job, so that's understandable, sir. Thank you. No problem. Tony's working right now for those people watching on the replay on YouTube and Rumble, and where I'll repurpose this. In most cases, I do. Some once in a while, I don't. Like last week, I think last Wednesdays I did because there was some music in there, so I didn't want to get a YouTube strike. But it's over on Rumble, I believe. I didn't get a strike yet, so. But for all intents and purposes, I repurposed. And Tony D is one of my a regular. Well, he's my foremost. He's a good friend of mine here. I've known over the years over here on this thing called the internet broadcasting. He is a fellow broadcaster, and he's in the chat. We have an active chat. You say, well, why don't you bring the chat? I don't want to clock things up. I got other things to show, and I will show you something here in a bit. He's a good guy. He's at the day job, and I really appreciate him coming in when he's on the day job. He says the phone. I almost, when I was on the day job, I didn't really. I had some time, but I took that time to have an extra cup of coffee. I guess it's just like we appreciate Tony D there. He's a great guy. Tony D or Tony Tone 72 here on Twitch, and let's see. In New York City, the jungle, top of the hour, 6 a.m. Eastern here, 73 degrees with sunny, clear skies. Down there in Warner Robins, Georgia, where Tony D is at, currently, he is saying that it's 71 degrees Fahrenheit down there, 91 degrees for the high, 70 degrees for the low, partly cloudy down there in Warner Robins, Georgia. Across the Atlantic, the pond as I call it, we have in Cork, Ireland at 11 a.m. this morning. Currently, Cork is showing partly cloudy, partly clear, partly cloudy, 59 degrees Fahrenheit. In Milan, Italy, we have at 12 noon, lunchtime there, partly sunny, partly cloudy there, 81 degrees Fahrenheit. In in New Delhi, India, at 3:31 p.m. we have New Delhi. It's partly sunny, partly clear, 95 degrees Fahrenheit, hot in New Delhi. But down in Mumbai, it's a little bit cooler there, but the humidity is probably pretty high. If Double J's was here, he would let us know that. I know, let's see, Mumbai, India, at 3:31 p.m., 81 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy and partly clear. Kuala Lumpur is coming in with sunny skies at 6:01 p.m., but 91 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's a little bit warm in Kuala Lumpur. In Tokyo, Japan, 7:01 p.m. in the evening, it's clear skies in Tokyo, 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Down in Australia, Melbourne, Australia, at 8:01 p.m., cloudy skies, 55 degrees Fahrenheit. And in Sydney, 8:01 p.m., currently in the evening, clear skies, 48 degrees Fahrenheit. And those are our world times and temperatures as we speak. And we do have a thought for today that I posted up from that baseball. I'm going to be giving the baseball scores when I do from Friday. I haven't watched any football. I did get a chance to watch a little Canadian football Friday night and actually last night. As far as that goes, and I'll be going over that here when we get to the sports section. But our thought for the day comes from Babe Ruth, who Babe Ruth was a New York Yankee, a baseball player. He got his start, oddly enough, with the Red Sox. The Yankees are their arch enemies. They don't like each other. Red Sox and Yankee fans say there's a rivalry that goes back to the beginnings of baseball. But he started with the Red Sox and made his fame. And actually, the old stadium used to be nicknamed the house that Ruth built. He had the world's record of home runs until somebody put an asterisk mark, getting juiced up. But yeah, but Babe Ruth, a character in his day, but a really profound baseball player. But a good quote here from Mr. Babe Ruth. It goes as follows: "The way a team plays as a whole determines its success. You may have the greatest bunch of individual stars in the world, but if you don't play together, the club won't be worth a dime." And that's true. That's true. The way a team plays as a whole determines its success. You may have the greatest bunch of individual stars in the world, but if you don't play together, the club won't be worth a dime. And that goes with a lot of aspects that we take part in during our life and stuff like that, especially at work. I can say I've been associated with a bunch of ordinary individuals and stuff, but that we had success because we worked together, and then that was great. I could say most recently here, since and I'm going to be going in. I'm going to be talking about PUBG. As far as it goes, PUBG is a team. There's an aspect where you can play a squad of 4 individual. I've elected recently here to since the new season started to go solo because I don't know. I didn't really feel like it was a team. The people I was playing with, they're a good bunch of people and stuff like that. But we were just starting out. Been on it for 2 years now, I think. I'm having a whole lot of fun with it because it has actually branched off into PUBG Mobile, into PUBG Battlegrounds, which is it's on the PC, and it's PUBG Mobile on steroids. To get to the rank, you have to pay $12, I think, for it, and I'm not even that good to go rank on that. It's getting acclimated to the keyboard and all that and stuff like that. But it's no different than getting acclimated to a screen. So just how you control it. But one of the key factors is you have you can play squads, but and it's fun. You're bumbling over a bunch of people trying to get together, and then you get the gist of the game, and you start forming some strategies. But then I don't know I know you play with a group, and then if there's one individual that is just like I don't know, it wasn't fun anymore. It wasn't really fun. I would be playing, but I wasn't really having that much fun. So I took a break and I came back playing solo, and I'm for this new season, and it's fun. It's fun again. I actually ranked up this weekend. Actually, yesterday I'm back up to platinum. As far as that goes, I won't get any higher than probably a crown. I'll probably go through platinum and stuff, but platinum has been the highest and stuff. But I like playing at that rate as far as that goes. So you could say I'm a team of one because I'm having fun again. As far as that goes, there's not a lot of bickering and say, oh, you should have saved me and all this other crap, and people saying, well, I didn't know you were there, and the person's sitting right there. It's like, it's comical in the bottom line of things and stuff like that. So Babe Ruth, who's on a very successful baseball team and still successful, though of late they haven't been successful. We'll see how they did this weekend. I didn't watch any of them this weekend though. I think one of the games they did lose. I saw there on one of the scores. As far as that goes, let's see. Today is let's see. Today is Monday, the start of the new week. It is July 24th, 2023. It is the 205th day. It is the 30th week of the year. And it is the, let's see, it is the, we're 56% through the year. And let's see, we have, what do we have for selection? National Cousins Day? Yeah. National Thermal Engineer Day? Why not just National Engineer Day? They probably have that somewhere. International Self-Care Day. Okay. National Drive-Thru. Are they still around, drive-thrus? Very rarely. National Amelia Earhart Day. I thought we had that already. She was the missing female pilot back there just before World War II started. She tried circumventing the world. I like this one, National Tequila Day. I haven't had tequila in years. Back in my younger day, we used to throw these back though. On July 24th commemorates National Tequila Day with a little lime and salt mixed up with margarita, Paloma, and something else to celebrate the day. People have been making tequila for centuries, and it was once known as the Mexica wine. It's not no, it's not no wine. It's some high octane stuff. Hashtag National Tequila Day. In fact, tequila is mezcal, but mezcal isn't tequila. That's because tequila is distilled from a specific type of acavo plant. Also, agave. Okay, the missus is up. Okay, the missus is up. The, also, the law protects its production. Take a sip and we'll travel into tequila history. You drink too much, you're going to be you probably be making some history and not realize it. So today is National Tequila Day as far as that goes. Okay, so I hope everybody did have a good weekend. I had a great weekend as far as that goes. Um, I spent the week. I did Saturday like I normally did. I didn't really do much. We didn't walk, but it was a good day. I was able to get out. Uh, the lawns next on the other side of the driveway here. The lawn there on around the front side of it. We've got these shrub. Well, it's not shrubbery. It's just growth that goes around with trees and stuff like that. And right on the corner, there's a street that comes out, and it comes out to the main road. So it's a T. So right around that corner, I ended up trimming back, way back. That needed it, and it made it a lot clearer. So I did some yard work last or Saturday morning for about an hour and a half, and then it got hot, and then I got doing some stuff and playing around with PUBG. So I'm on PUBG. I'm having fun with it. It's a great game. You can play it on your cell phone. I played on my tablet here, as far as that goes, and it's great fun. I can't and. It's a really fun game. PUBG's been around for 5-6 years now. I've been playing it for like 2 years now, but I think I'm coming really into my game. I'm actually following a couple people that are actually playing the offshoot of PUBG Battlegrounds. So it's the same exact game, but it's on the PC. You have to use a keyboard, or you can use a controller. You don't have to use the screen with your thumbs and fingers. And this is called the crab motions. I tried doing that once. I have a little success, but I just got really long thumbs, so I'm pretty good with just my thumbs and stuff like that, and the tap and going across and all that. So, but it's a first-person shooter, and you get 100 people in the game, and then there's squads of 4. I've been going solo, and I go against squads of 4. Usually I try to evade them because or else pick them off one at a one, the outskirts of whatever they're doing and stuff. So it's interesting. The strategy when I first started used to be rush to the center, because the circle collapses. So when you first play it, your thinking is you got to go right. No. You got plenty of time. You sort of get back. You get all your loot, your gun, your ammo, your vest, your backpack, your ammo, and some other thing, your heals, and you make sure you have a good complement. And that usually takes about the first 5-10 minutes, and then you're just going around to see if you can improve your gun. The one gun I like that I got a chance to play this weekend once, I was able to find one, is the new Acer 32. That's a nice rifle. I usually play with the M16. That's a good rifle. I like the M16 and there's various other ones. Okay, if you have a shot, if you just can pick up a shotgun, you got to get something within the first couple minutes, because that other person next door, or the buildings over next door, are going to come at you. And I've had a couple cases where all I got is my fist, and they take me out in one shot. So that's the fun of it. There's an adrenaline effect of the game as far as that goes, and so it's. So, and then the last couple weeks I've uploaded on the computer PUBG Battleground. Oh my God, there's 2 people I follow on Twitch now. Molu, Molu. He was on last night. He was actually he has a system. Oh my God, he was playing. I guess Halo came out with something, but he was on. He had HD quality. Oh my God, you talk about eye candy. Holy crap. So That was pretty interesting. And then you have Jay Mez, Jemzz. He's a PUBG battleground. He was playing yesterday, and I watched him for about an hour, hour and a half yesterday morning after the walk. We did get a walk in yesterday, extra walk. We'll be walking this morning, I think, this morning also, before the humidity comes in and the thunderstorms. But I watched him, and you pick up different tactics and strategies and tips from these guys. So what I said, when you first started playing this, you're always trying to rush to that middle because, well, I got to get to the middle. No, you lay back and you get your little piece of the pie around the rim, and you walk in as the circle's collapsing, and you try and take care of people that are on either side. And it's sort of like you're surviving. My case, I'm not a pro player. I'll never become a pro player. There was one game yesterday, my highest game yesterday. I played a total of what, maybe 15 games? Yeah, 15 games, about 15 plus games over the weekend of PUBG Mobile. Okay, just the mobile. Played a few games of PUBG Battleground, but PUBG Mobile, I played 15 games this weekend, and my highest game I got was second place. And for me, that's a chicken dinner because I'm down there and I'm getting down, and if it's a one-on-one, I know that guy that I'm facing, he's a pro. This guy is a high-end player, mega level than me and stuff like that. And I'm sitting there and I'm on this hill, but there's a little ridge up at top. And I figure there's no way that somebody can get up there. And I'm just, and the circle's closing. I'm just like right in. I'm down low, prone position in the grass. I'm saying, oh, he's going to come up with a ridge, and I'll peg him. And then I'm sort of scanning as I'm waiting there, and I'm looking and looking. I pan over to the left. And up on the hill, I see this little dot, and I said, uh-oh. And as soon as I said, uh-oh, I got whacked. So I said, at least I got second place. I got like 49 points out of that and stuff like that. As far as, and I think that's what put me over the top. I think it was yesterday. There's different ranks. You got bronze, you got gold. And there are various levels in there, 5 levels on each, and then I'm up to platinum 5 now, I think, and it's great fun. I can't say enough about the fun of the game, and I have broadcasted here. I was planning on broadcasting, but I get so involved. I said, yeah, it's just like I want to be involved and concentrate on the game, and broadcasting it. I will try and broadcast it. Okay, I have broadcast. PUBG Battleground, where I'm in a battle with it's just myself. I'm the only human, and then it's like 99 bots. I ended up getting a chicken dinner there. I think I could beat some AI right now. They're not that the AI is not that intelligent. Well, it probably is intelligent, but it's not in PUBG Battleground as far as that goes. But the one other thing, other than playing, that I was able to do, and I'm going to bring this up on the screen now. Let's see if I can bring it. Let's see if the sound comes up. Okay, there's the sound. What is that? That's the oh, it didn't. What happened? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, it's loading. Okay, it's loading. That's the intro music to PUBG Mobile. And it says, well, how are you getting that, Fireman Rich? Well, I'm getting that because I am on PUBG Mobile right now. And it's on this computer. There it is. PUBG Mobile. I was able to, and that's what it looks like on my screen. PUBG Mobile, as far as that goes. It's I can turn the guy around. There's my guy. That's my character. Okay, and let's see. We got you got various things. They got different things you can play around with in PUBG. And let's see. We got some. Let's see. We got some messages. Let's check our messages. Oh, Cup of Joe. Cup of Joe has been giving us some messages. Let's see. What's the messages, Joe? Let's see. Heroes. He liked my. This is where I achieved platinum. I completed the achievement PUBG Hero. I reached platinum. Oh, it's been 3 seasons. 3 seasons. Okay, there's a couple seasons in a year, so I have a survival rate of 40%, which I guess is pretty good. There's all aspects. So there's and right there, moving up your winner chicken dinner, as far as that goes. So and Joe is. Why did Joe? Oh, he liked it. Cup of Joe likes. Okay, and then on this one, this was. Which one is this? This is for. Oh, achieved skull collector. I eliminated 30 enemies with headshots, so I'm getting pretty good at the headshots. I can't tell because it's a distance away, but Cup of Joe, who he comes into the broadcast every once in a while. He let's see, friends post. Let's see what they posted over here. Let's see, Cup of Joe, Dominator. We're gonna like that one. And I think that's the latest one. He was on. Oh, he's on 27 minutes ago. He's probably still on. We can check that. Let's see. So there is an aspect that you can talk to your fellow. I'm friends with Cup of Joe, as far as on the PUBG there, and you can tell. Let's see. You can tell. Let me see here. I gotta get back here. Okay, he's not on. These are the people. He was on, 12 minutes ago. He just signed off. So these are the people that Warrior Grandma. She's one that friends, and those individuals. They're in a clan. I'm not in a clan as far as that goes, and but let me see. Let me see if I can bring this up a little bit bigger so you can see what's going on here. How do I do this? Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah, so there's the game right there. That's the game, as far as that goes. It's a very interesting game. This is what I was playing, and it's a first-person shooter. That's my guy. I got a new T-shirt, a little skull scarfs, and that's the Acer 32 right there, the weapon that I use, or try to use if I can find it, because you don't. It's not a guarantee. That's just my in lobby thing there. So let's go ahead and minimize that, and we can shut down the music as far as that goes. So there's the game. That's what I've been doing as far as PUBG Mobile, and there's a version called PUBG Battleground, which is, oh my God, it's PUBG on steroids. So it's just very, 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 very fun as far as that goes. That's all, I can't say anymore. It's a blast. So I was able to rank up to platinum, which I'm very happy with being platinum. I didn't realize it was a third season. So I can only think there was one. I might have been playing the first season that went into my second year. No, there was probably a season there. I think there's probably 2 seasons. I don't know. I'm not really sure. It almost seems like there's almost 2 seasons, or they overlap and stuff like that. But I've been on for 2 years, going on 3 here, and I have a ball with it. It's a great fun, and it keeps the mind active, and I have to do it. And a game can last, and if you survive, it can last up to 30 minutes. So it's not one of these quick games, pocket games as I call them, like Clash of Clans, where you can just battle for a couple minutes and then do your things that you have to do with your village, and that's it. This is a good 30-minute, and so I got a lot of good playing time in this weekend, and it's fun, and it's fun watching these guys. All you have to do is plug in the search on Twitter or on Twitch. What is it? PUBG Mobile or PUBG Battleground, and you'll see a whole host of players there. And the two that I pointed out, Molu, Molu, and Jeemzz, Jeemzz. Those are their Twitch handles. Those guys are phenomenal players. Oh my God, they're both on the pro level. I think Jeemzz, he's on the tournament level of play. I just enjoy watching these guys. Let alone, there's no way I can go head to head with them. They would play around with me like a cat with a ball, and I'd be the ball as far as that goes. So that's what I've been doing this weekend as far as that goes, and it's great fun, and I do enjoy it as far as and if you're on it, let me know, and we can team up as far as go a couple games or something. And they have unranked. I played. I have this on the computer now. Oh, I forgot to say that. This is PUBG Mobile. This is on the computer. This is running on my computer right now. The PUBG Mobile. I forgot that's the other highlight. I forgot. PUBG Mobile is primarily for your mobile, your phone, your tablet, and stuff like that. See, I got my tablet. I'm not playing PUBG. This is on my computer, my Acer Nitro. And how did you do that? Yeah, it's they don't have a download. You could download PUBG Battleground. That's for the PC, but this you have to do a little finagling. Windows, my new computer here, the Acer 50. It has something on it because it's Windows 11. It's something called the Windows subsystem for Android, and what that is, it can take Android games. You download them. In this case, PUBG Mobile. This PUBG Mobile is an AKP file, and so you download that, and you using an uploader. What's the name of the uploader? It's called a what's that called? Is it WAKP? If I plug in AKP, no, that's not it. That's not it. Let's see. Let's try that again. AKP. No, maybe it's WS. It's an AKP loader, okay, and you download the file, and it takes get this AKP loader from Windows subsystems for Android. You have to download. I think I had to download Amazon Prime and then get the loader, and then with that loader, once I download the file, I can go through that program to the file to load up the AKP file, resulting in this. This is what's the result of it is this. So, but it's not as user friendly as far as the mobile is what I'm saying. The PUBG Mobile. I'm able to get on there, play a little bit, but I still got to figure out the controls. As far as there's certain controls that would be on the buttons on the screen, and you didn't see the buttons on the screen here. You do see. You see. This is a blank. How can I show this? Okay. Let's see. Let's go. Let me bring it back. Oh. What happened to it? Did it bug out? I guess it bugged out. Okay. Oh, it's restarting. Hang on for a minute. See, that's the thing with it's not a real stable process right now for the Windows subsystem. And let's see if I can bring this back up here again. Let's see. Can I bring this back up? Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. And this is the intro. Right now, they just did an update where they have what's that? Powerball? Not Powerball. I can't think of the cartoon and stuff like that. But this is the startup right here on it. And you can see it says emulator detected. It's probably detecting the Windows subsystem. And this is how it starts. Dragon Ball. That's right. It has a Dragon Ball theme as the start of this new season. And you get these pop-ups at the beginning of the game. And they got this is how they survive. They have in-game purchasing, and you can download this game for free on your phone. But this is on the PC. I guess that's the thing I'm trying to present here, that this is all on the PC here. And they got various challenges. There's a very vast amount of gameplay on this PUBG Mobile. Okay, now let's see. What I wanted to do is I want to get to the training area. Let's go to the training grounds. And you can go to the training grounds to where you can play, and it probably won't be as noisy as far as that goes. So, okay, I can hear a rifle there. Okay, there's my guy right there, and see, there's buttons right down here. I don't know if you can see my. Let me go back to the full screen here. Right down here, you can see the picture. That's where I can reload, and this is where I can strap to my gun. Okay, these are buttons, and there's certain buttons that they're underneath. Like if I was to hit this button right here, let's see, where is it? Oh, see that there's a button right there that's jump, but I can't see it yet. I'm trying to bring that up, and I've been in on the settings, and this is on the computer. The computer, for some reason, so I can go prone. I know the buttons are right here. And see, now I just activated where I hit my left mouse, I can fire. So if I move over here to the target. So this is all on the computer right now. One of the aspects, and I can move this with my mouse, so it's not that bad. It's just getting used to the different controls. Oh, see, it bugged out again. See, so there's something going on with the Android thing of the. Let's go ahead and shut that down now and stuff. We'll just go with this. So there's something going on when there's playing and stuff like that. When I reboot and clear it out, this is for developing. It's not. If I'm going to play an outright ranked game, it's going to be on my tablet, okay? Because that's a stable platform. This isn't that stable to where I can get on there, look at things and stuff like that. I can bring it up on the computer. I just think the other thing, using the Windows sub system for Android on my computer, Windows 11, I'm able to use Threads. Okay, Threads is supposed to be an Apple. Well, I downloaded the AKP file and I loaded it up via the Windows subsystem for Android, Windows 11. Okay, going to be busy, so I'll miss a lot just ahead. Oh, no problem, Tony. I'm just talking away in PUBG, so you can watch it on the replay. The people that are watching this on the replay, thank you very much. It's greatly appreciated as far as that goes, and I just have a real almost passion for this game as far as so the big thing was to be able to present it here on the broadcast here, but I had fun yesterday just looking at different aspects. I did have an AKP file that was a small file that wasn't doing anything for me, but my whole thing is those buttons. As you can see, I had some of them showing, and then when I go into the settings, they're there, but they just won't transfer over onto the computer, and they're the same key. So I gotta try and figure that out. There's a sequence, I think, but I can play it on my computer now, yeah, and it's fun. It's doing fun stuff, and that's what I like about this game. It brings a fun aspect into doing things, as far as that goes. So, and it keeps your mind active as far as that goes too. And let's see. That was why I did broadcast it all this weekend. I wanted to. I thought I was going to be able to broadcast the computer version, the PC version of PUBG Mobile, but it never surfaced, and I was too involved in this and it was fun as far as that goes. So I spent a good portion of yesterday because it was hot and humid, and the missus was reading her book, and she actually finished it last night. She started one yesterday and she finished it. So she went outside in the afternoon heat underneath the tree to. It was pretty hot. It got pretty warm yesterday, But we got a big maple tree that's really shading up the backyard a lot and stuff. So let's see. I'm gonna make sure I get out of here before 7 because Hal Moss. I did see something come up an alert. It's a Twitter alert, and I did look at it. I'm still on my Twitter break, so I'm not posting on Twitter and whatnot. But Hal Moss, he's over there on Twitter. Hal Moss News. He's coming back to broadcast at 7 o'clock. So I want to make sure I'm off of here just prior to it. So I was able to talk about the PUBG Mobile, which I'm it's fun stuff. It is fun stuff, folks, and not that it might not be your cup of tea, but it is mine as far as I'm having a ball doing the solo bit and stuff like that. And solo, when you're on a team, you say, okay, that's there's a dynamic there. You got to get used to everybody playing stuff like that. But solo, you don't. And teams on a squad, you can depend on that. Hopefully, that person coming over to, if you get hit and they're able to get over to you to heal you, if possible, but not put themselves in harms. Okay, I don't. When I'm playing and I'm on a squad, if I take a hit, I don't want that person to come over and then take out. I said, just go ahead and go. But you do have some players. Oh, you got to come in and get me. I'm hit. Come over here. Where are you? Where are you? And it's like, no. It's just like, you don't go rushing over there like John Wayne and stuff like that. And then, the whole team is down. It's just like sometimes you got to take one for the team. If it's obvious that you can't be rescued and healed somewhat safe for the other person that's coming towards you, then, there's a little consideration there for the other person. Now, if the person's standing right there and you're down and they say they don't see you, that's a bunch of bullshit. Because it says there's a map right there and it has 1, 2, 3, 4. It shows where the people are. And if you're number 4 and your partner number 2 is saying, hey, I need to get healed, and they're right next to you, you start saying, where are you? Where are you? You look at the frickin' map. Oh, that's just a couple things they had to contend with that I wasn't really having fun with and stuff like that. It was frustrating. It's actually frustrating. The players I played with were all great people and stuff like that. They were good people, and I don't mean any. It just in the heat of battle, it's like, what is this jughead doing? And that's part of the fun, I guess, in a manner of speaking. Don't mean it to take it personal, because there's probably some stumps I did in the game that probably, what the frick are you doing, Fireman Rich? But it's all in good fun, and as far as that goes, and and that's what I was doing this weekend. It was just it was good fun. I got a project I got to finish. It's long overdue. It's a shadow box I needed to put together. As far as that goes, of some trinkets that I've had from the day job that I got to hang up. I think I might be hanging it up here, replacing that picture up on my I love you wall. And then we got to get our morning walk in as far as that goes too. Let's see today let's go back to the history for today. So I love talking about PUBG is fun. It's fun. I do still like Lord of the Rings, and I'm playing another one. I'm playing Guild Wars. I'm gonna look for those here on Twitch for me to play, and I repurpose for the most part that gameplay. PUBG, Lord of the Rings Online, and Guild Wars. I try Guild Wars 2. I don't think I've done a Guild Wars 2 Rumble or YouTube yet, so I repurpose, for the most part, everything I do here on Twitch on those two platforms, Rumble and YouTube. Let's see. Here's one. Brigham Young, back in 1847, led 148 Mormons fleeing the religious persecutions into Salt Lake City Valley, and followed 17 months of travel, then established Salt Lake City back in 1847. Here's one, a good one. Back in 1974, U.S. President Richard M. Nixon was ordered by the Supreme Court to turn over the subpoenaed White House tapes recordings to the Watergate prosecutor. Wow, how times have changed. That's kindergarten stuff compared to the stuff that's going on now. Um, in 2005, Lance Armstrong won a record-setting seventh Tour de France, 9 years after being given a 50% chance of dying from testicular cancer. In 2005, of course, he's still a great athlete. I don't care what anybody says. Um, well, you just said Rich, Fireman Rich, they juiced up baseball. Yeah, okay, he did. He probably used substances. It wasn't, but I think in his defense, it was for his cancer and stuff. He didn't bulk himself up. I guess I don't know. It just let's see, 112 years. Oh, this is one of the places is on my bucket list. 112 years ago today, American academic and explorer Hyman Brigham III, after being guided by indigenous farmers, became the first Westerner to lay eyes on um, Machu Picchu. I want to see that site. That's down there in Peru, set high on the peak of the Andes Mountain in Peru. The 15th century Inca cathedral became the subject books of Bingham, describing the lost city of the Incas, which later became an instant bestseller. I want to see that. That's something that's I've seen talk about that on History Channel, and that is phenomenal. Or not fun. It's just something that the one of the ancient wonders of the world that I saw. I saw the Parthenon at the in Athens on the Greek Acropolis. The Parthenon. You see that, and it's just like, how did they build that? It's just like even though it's ruins, it's just there's these big blocks of stone, and you're like, how did they do that? From an engineering standpoint. Let's see, what else do we got? Let's see, over on the AP on history for this day. And yeah, we're doing good time here. Let's see more. We got that Tennessee became the first state to remit to the Union after the Civil War in 1866. That professor I was talking about, he was from Yale University, I guess. Let's see. In 1959, during a visit to Moscow, Vice President then Richard Nixon engaged in his famous kitchen debate with Soviet Union Nikhail Khrushchev, as far as that goes. And in 1969, on this day, the Apollo 11 astronauts, two of whom had been the first humans to set foot on the moon, splashed down in the safety of the Pacific, and that was last week, July 20th. So that was a good chunk, a small amount of time that they were able to do everything. And then back in 1975, an Apollo spacecraft splashed down in the Pacific, completing a mission which included the first ever docking with the Soyuz capsule of the then Soviet Union. In 1998, the motion picture Saving Private Ryan. Oh my God, was that the beginning of that movie? I remember seeing that in the theater. It made you feel like you're on the beaches in Normandy. Starring Tom Hanks and directed by Steven Spielberg, was released. That's a great movie right there. A great story too. A great story, a true story. And that's about it for history. In Major League Baseball, let's go back to Friday night. Friday night, there goes my freaking scores again. Let's see, back on Friday night, we're going to go the whole weekend. Starting Friday night, let's see, did we have any action? No. No Yankees or Mets. Saturday, the Yankees beat the Blue Jays, or beat Friday night, Blue Jays lost to the Mariners. Okay, so Yankees won against the Royals, Kansas City, down there in New York City. And Blue Jays ended up losing again for the Mariners on Saturday. And then did the Mets play Saturday? No, Mets did not play, but the Braves lost on Saturday. That's good. Yesterday, the Yankees beat the Royals 8-5. Okay, there's 2 games in a row. Okay, that's good for the Yankees. Um, Toronto or Orioles are in first. They beat the Rays, so they're continuing their winning thing there. Let's see. The Blue Jays, they actually won against the Mariners, and the Mets lost to the Red Sox. That's right. They played the Red Sox. Didn't they play them Saturday? They didn't. Okay, they did play Saturday. The Red Sox beat the Mets Saturday and Sunday. So, um, in the standings, the American League East, the Orioles are two. They're in first place, two ahead of the Rays, 6.5 against um, the Blue Jays, and thanks to the Baltimore Orioles beating the Red Sox, or the Mets. Oh no, they won against the Mets, but the Yankees won, so they're just ahead of the Red Sox right now. They're still what they're eight. They're both 8.5 games out. So in the National League, the Mets are still in second to last place. So Canadian Football League, like I said, I did see the Thursday night game where the Lions won against um, they won against the. No, that was yesterday's game. No, yesterday was the Redbacks beating the Stampeders. That was a close game, 43-41. They were going back and forth. Um, let's see, Friday night. No, maybe it was Saturday night. Yeah, it was the Rough Riders. The Rough Riders lost to the Lions 19-9, and then Friday night the Argonauts they beat the Tiger Cats no problem, so they remain undefeated 31-15, and the Elks lost to the Blue Bombers. And the Elks, I think, are their worst team. Yeah, they're 0-7. Argonauts are 5-0. So there's our Canadian football as far as that goes. So, and that's it for there. I just able to do it here in 55 minutes. So that's good. So we're coming up on the top of the hour. And we got Calvin on the kitchen here in the dining room table there. So it's just good to able to just to show you a little bit of the PUBG there, mobile, which if you play, it's a good game. It's a fun game. I highly recommend it. It's very easy download on the phone or a tablet. Getting on the computer. See, I like tinkering with things, so I was able to get a clean AKP file that was able to download, and I was able to load it up onto the computer with no problems and stuff like that. And you got to be careful those AKP files. AKP files can, I think, what's the place? I can't think of there's some of them you download them, and I think there's one I started downloading, but my antivirus said no, you don't want that. And then I looked and said, they were trying to also install a browser. You get those funky browsers. So I nixed that, and I was able to get a clean copy where nothing's attached to it and stuff like that. And that's what you want to do. There's certain places where you get AKP files and that you don't want to download. They're not trusted sites. So I advise going to a trusted site, just a recommendation as far as that goes, because I have gotten those nitnoid browsers that pop up and stuff like that, and they try and sell you everything under the sun as far as that goes. But the small file, and then I wasn't having success, so I said, okay, I just uninstalled it and then reinstalled I might have to do that again, reinstall it and stuff. I like playing around with this Windows subsystem for Android. It's a pretty neat feature on the Windows 11 because, like I said, I do have the Amazon game store on it. I do have Threads, and I do have now PUBG Mobile on my PC as far as that goes. And I think it's a great, because why can't you put an Android game on a PC? Or in that case, why not be able to put a game that you have on your iOS phone, Apple phone, on your Mac? Geez, you can use Windows. You can use Windows Word on Mac now. So cross-platforming is nothing new as far as that goes. I'm just trying to. I just think this Windows subsystem for Android is pretty neat. one of the things when you do activate it, you have to flip the switch to keep it active for developers and stuff like that. So I think the Windows developers might be looking at something as far as that goes. And if that's the price they're gonna pay, that's okay. That's no problem. Maybe they'll make a better mousetrap as far as that goes. So. Okay, with that, I think that I covered all the bases, and we got 10 minutes. 10 minutes before the hour, top of the hour. So we're going to go ahead and exit stage left here, folks, and get our day started. And I'm going to, for those that are watching on the replay, if you watch this far, thank you very much. I want to say thank you to Tony D. Tony Tone 72 here on Twitch. Thank you very much, sir. I know you're in and out and you're at the day job, and we appreciate you being here, Tony. Thank you very much, sir. And a salute to you. A hashtag positive start to the day. And let's see. Oh, Hal is live now. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and raid him. Let's go ahead and raid Hal Moss. As the music goes, we're going to go ahead and do a raid of Hal. Let's see, video producer. Let's see if I can do this. Stream manager. Okay, thank you very much. This is Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich here on Twitch. Wishing you all well. You all have a good one wherever you may be. Let's see, let's find the raid button. Where's the raid button? Is that it? Let's find the raid button. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got it. Let's line it up. Let's see, HAL MAS MAA S Media. No results. HAL MEDIA. Where the hell is this? Huh. Try that again. Is he live? I don't think he's live. Let's give it one more try, folks. Live? Oh, he's not live. Okay. He's not live. Alright. So, no raid. He's trying to go live, I guess. So, alright, folks. You all have a great one. Live life. Have fun. Ciao for now. Peace.